Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's time for Opposition Uncovered, where I will be previewing Norwich City versus West Ham United. If Norwich lose this game, they will actually be relegated back to the Championship in what has been a very poor season for them and one to forget for their fans. West Ham, on the other hand, are expected to win the game, and so they should on paper. Even though it won't be easy, West Ham need the 3 points to get further away from the drop zone. Norwich's season has been one to forget for the most part. They're currently on a 6-game losing streak and have only scored once in those 6 games. That goal that they scored was Emiliano Buendia's opener against Watford in their last match. Watford eventually won that game 2-1 and put even more pressure on Norwich. The last time the two teams met was at London Stadium and West Ham won the game 2-0. Sebastian Haller got on the end of Arthur Masuaku's cross to give West Ham the lead. And returning forward, Andriy Yarmolenko got the second of the game in the second half with a mid-volley. After the game, then manager Manuel Pellegrini said that Haller was a top-class player, and Haller was in fine form at the time. The 3 ones to watch that I'm going to talk about are young players for Norwich who have got big transfer fees on their heads. And the first player I'd like to talk about is midfielder Todd Cantwell. 22-year-old local lad who has 6 goals in 33 games for the Canaries. He assisted 2 of Timo Pukki's hat-trick goals against Newcastle United in August 2019. He's a very good midfielder. He's got a lot of praise from his teammates and pundits. And should Norwich be relegated, he's definitely going to leave them and go into a bigger club. I think Everton are one of the teams that are interested in signing him. The next player I would like to talk about is a dual threat defender, Max Aarons. Aarons plays at right back, but he can play at left back. In my opinion, he'd be one player that West Ham should look to sign, given that he can play the 2 roles that we desperately need. We definitely need a new left back. We do need a new right back. Aarons can do both. Aarons was named into the EFL Team of the Season for 2018-19 and was also named the EFL's Young Player of the Season for 2018-19. The third player I'm going to talk about is centre-back Ben Godfrey, Yorkshireman who joined Norwich City from York City in 2016 and spent some time on loan at Shrewsbury Town. Godfrey, supposedly, and this is according to his manager Daniel Farke, is going to have a £50 million price tag on his head. Now, I'm not sure whether that's too much or not, but the manager and Norwich fans rate Godfrey very, very highly. One player who played for both Norwich City and West Ham United is former striker Dean Ashton. And it does kind of pain me to mention his name, and if you're West Ham fans watching this, you'll know why. Ashton joined Norwich from Crewe Alexandra, and in the 2005-06 season, he had 10 goals in 28 games. His goal scoring and fine form, and a lot of praise from media that Ashton was an upcoming star, convinced West Ham to sign him in January 2006, and he joined the Hammers for a club record fee of £7 million. He had 3 goals in 11 games for the Hammers, and signs were looking positive, but things started to go downhill. He was at an England training camp when Sean Wright-Phillips tackled Ashton in training and caused a very nasty injury, and it caused Ashton to miss the whole 2006-07 season. He came back for the 2007-08 season and scored 10 goals, including an overhead kick against Manchester United. And a season after that, yet again, Ashton got injured, and he never fully recovered. 1 year after his injury, in late 2009, he announced his retirement from playing. Very sad moment for him, very unfortunate, and for a lot of fans, he was one of those what could have been kind of players. If he'd have stayed fit and healthy, he would have been a good goal scorer for West Ham, but he wouldn't have stayed at West Ham. As for my score prediction, West Ham win, nothing less. West Ham win. This is a Norwich team that can't find the back of the net. They've got no firepower, so we should be going there and battering them. 4-4-2, changes to formation, give it all we've got. A loss or a draw is unacceptable against Norwich, given their current predicament. Thank you very much for tuning into this episode of Opposition Uncovered. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe for more content, I'm going to have to get up really early to watch the game because of the time difference in time here in Canada. It's on at like 5:30 in the morning, I think. So I'll try and do the aftermath of that game in the morning and get it up by Saturday evening my time. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all soon.